Hi again, everybody. This is the next stage in the development of this practice layout. As you can see, the backboard has now had a lot of the painting done to include the clouds, and that goes all the way around. My wife's still got to sort of grace some of the edges of the cloud. So there's sort of different definitions and different types of clouds. Yeah, I don't know how it looks on camera, but in reality it looks very good. I'm very pleased with it. Yeah, so that's that done almost, apart from the dark grey bits, which she will get round to sooner or later. I've cleaned all the track with the wet and dry. This track I used was this used track. I purchased off someone, and absolutely filthy. So I used the wet and dry on it, and that isopropyl, whatever it is. I was tempted to drink it. No one's. And a track rubber, and the track's come up really well. Before I go on, can I thank everybody for the help and advice you've given me over this, in particular the bridge. If I can sort of pan down, you can see the 3 tracks here, and then the sidings, and I asked what can I do, or how can I build a bridge rather. Someone came up with a comment I was actually looking at as well, and that is the gap between the tracks and whether or not I can get a bridge stroke tunnel, not a bridge, yeah, definitely a tunnel, where it would infringe on the 3rd track. And I think he's right, and I'll show you what I was going to do now, and what I'll then show you is a couple of trains running, I hope, because I haven't tested the track yet. So I'll go inside the shed now, and I'll show you what I've decided to do with the track, and what I did plan for the tunnel, and see what you think. So any second now, I'll be inside the shed. Okay, now I'm back. I'm inside the shed rather, not back. As mentioned while I was outside, these 3 tracks will be running trains. These 2 tracks will be going in a tunnel, which I'm going to build here. Now, it was mentioned to me that this track is pretty close to 3rd track, and it might infringe, so I'd need a vertical wall. What I was going to do here, my plan was, is to put a batten along the edge, the backboard rather, and use this, which I bought a while ago, which is looks like MDF with brick pattern in it. I was going to put that, I've got quite a few of these, along there, from about there all the way along, and I think, as you can see, I don't think a train would hit this when coming down here, coming around the bend, because it would be all the way down to about there, so I don't think a train would hit it. What do you think? What I've decided to do, to try rather, is to change the track, change this 3rd track, and this siding. Yeah, I really am terrible with terminology. My old brain is closing down by the day, and I keep forgetting things, like this is called a siding. So have a look at that. I'm going to get that in shot so you can see the distance between that track and this, and that track and that. What I was going to do is when with this batten along here, I wasn't going to build a tunnel in the normal sense of the things. I was going to build it so it went up like that, and what I'm going to do is put brick paper along here. I know it's painted. I just painted all of it rather than just the top bit, but what I'll do is put brick paper along here and down, so it's going right down there. This will ballast down here. So the brick paper, when you look in the tunnel, all you see is the brick paper, and the roof. And I was going to build it, the mud rock, over the top, over the left, because this will be going over here, and then build mud rock right the way along. So it won't be the arch as I showed you in a previous video. It'll be up over from here to there, so just be like a large opening. I might build it down slightly so it looks like a bit of an arch. So that's my plan for this. Now what I'm going to show you now is a change I'm about to make to the track, and let me know what you think. So I'll be back in a second. Right, there we go. I've changed the track now. I've taken out the siding, so I've still got the road. I can build the road here, the link between the farm and the village. So it's still wide enough for that. I could have put another siding in here, but I think it would have taken off too much of this section. So the trains now come along here, round the bend, tunnel will be here, so it'll go round the tunnel, so I can still have the third rail. How does that look? It's going to be a while before I'm in a position where I'm pinning it down. So yeah, what do you think? What do you think it is? Should I leave it like that, or should I put it back the way it was and build a tunnel the way I was going to say that I was going to build a tunnel, using those brickwork, MDF brickwork I showed you as a side wall, or the best with the bridge, a tunnel rather, coming all the way down, so I have mud rock all the way down here. Would that look better? So the mud rock would be from here to there, rather than having that wall. What do you think? So next part of this video will be a couple of trains running, steam train and my class 68. The steam train is a special steam train. For those of you who have seen my other videos on that Mazak rot and the Royal Scot that fell apart, Hornby fixed it for me, and I'll show you that running. I just put the decoder back in it. So yeah, you'll now see trains running, a couple of trains running on this track, hopefully, and then there'll be a tiny announcement at the end of the video. So I'll be back soon with some trains running. Right, everybody, you can now finally see 2 trains running. Let's move that curtain out of the way. I'll have to pin those back. Yeah, finally I have something running, which I'm very pleased about. I've used the altitude tracks simply because I'm only using my backup Hornby Elite, because I haven't got any bus wire just yet, and dropper wires. I've connected the Hornby Elite to the 3rd track, which is obviously supplying power to the altitude tracks. Yeah, I'm extremely pleased with this. Yeah, I didn't think I'd ever have trains running like this. And what I'll do now is I'll stop each of the trains and tell you a little bit about them. particularly the class 66. So here goes, I'll stop each train and take it from there. Okay, the Royal Scot you can see in the background. You'll probably notice, excuse me, if this camera wobbles a little bit. You can see I haven't put the body on fully yet. You can see the cab area is slightly off because when I got it back from Hornby, I installed the sound decoder before, about an hour ago. Yeah, I'm very pleased. It runs really nice now. What they did is they replaced the chassis and all the linkage, and then they serviced it. I'm pleased with the outcome. I mean, it took a while to get them to do something, but yeah, they were true to the word in repairing it for me. They tried to send me the chassis and the links. Chassis wouldn't have been a problem, but the links, because I'm clumsy, I wasn't happy doing. And I've been communicating with their marketing director, a name I can't pronounce, and what appears to be a new manager. Maybe he's a manager of the repair section or general manager, I don't know. So yeah, they did all this for me because I told them I couldn't do the linkage. I wasn't confident, so I sent them the loco at their request, and they did it all for me. Really cool. The class 60, let's move over a minute. Class 68, I can get it all in shot, now has an AM2 speaker in, and it sounds really cool. What I'll do is I'll set the camera back up and I'll start it up. Well, I'll start it up now, and then I'll move the camera so you can see it running around. So let's see if I've got the right one selected. I think the EM2 speakers sound really nice. I've got them in this, a Deltic, and 2 or 3 of my HSTs now, and I think it's a Hornby Class 60. I think on this board, because there's no sound deadening, it's going to sound really loud. Let's play a couple of horns. Move the camera and then I'll send it on its way. Oops, sorry about that. Send it on its way now. Sounds really loud, doesn't it? I'll slow it down now and then turn the sound off. Okay, what I'm going to do now is to do a lot of testing across the points. I'm going to try the inner track next. So that's it. If someone can let me know what you feel about this third track. Yeah, from the way it is now, from the way it was, where this was there, and then there's a siding here. So that's it for now. Thanks very much for your time. Bye for now.